What's good? What's good, y'all? Man, it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. I'm on here. I'm on this mug, man. Share this out. You know what I'm saying? Share this out, man. My bad. I had technical difficulties with my two of my accounts was syncing together, man. And when it syncs together, I got one. When it syncs together, two different emails. The computer gets confused or whatever, and they'll go by the other email that's not active, man. So I just figured that out why it does that. So I got to get fully on here on my second account, my second Google account. So this thing can act right, man. It was suspending my damn camera and everything, man. So what's going on with y'all? Man, what's going on with y'all, man? We gonna talk about these damn gas prices, man. We gonna talk about this bullshit, man. Let me try to share this out real quick, man. The shenanigans, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to so-called black people about shit like this, do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we gonna argue with the next black man, right? So-called, and then we're gonna we gotta have to fact check each other. Some cat tried to do that shit the other day in the gym and shit, wanted me to fact check. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have me fact check the fact that a lot of small hats and shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them uh they're one of the biggest recipients in welfare fraud. And this dude really wanted me to prove that to him, bro. Like, damn. But see, if I was white and shit, you know what I'm saying? If I was the hybrid and shit, then there wouldn't be no fact checking involved and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how that works, man. Damn, that shit. I mean, see, that's our fault though. That is our fault. You know what I'm saying? It's the man and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Government and all this shit, but that's our fault too, dude. We played out. We carry this out. Like we carry this shit out, man. Motherfucker, man. But yeah, man. I done heard cats say all types of shit about this gas thing, man. I done heard cats say, it's not the president's fault. And, you know what I'm saying? And I done had cats say that, you know what I mean? And, it's not the Biden administration's fault. And it's just, California is high and this and that. This is not the only state that's high, though, man. And see, it's not a coincidence because Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump, he, what's his name, man? He said that, you know what I'm saying, when Joe Biden gets in, the gas is going to be $7 a gallon, which did he lie? See, how do you predict something like that? You know what I'm saying? How do you predict that? You know what I'm saying? How do you know that that's going to play out? And then you know what I'm saying? You regurgitate it and then it plays out. That shit is interesting how that works and shit, man. Like, damn, but I'm gonna break this down, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I got to go into, okay, what do I do? Let me try to go into this. Hold up. Shit. No, this might not be good. Might not be good at all. Hold up. Shit. Hold up, y'all. I might have to do this something real quick. But yeah, I mean, I got I got some info. I just gotta let me see. Hold up. Bam, here we go. Here we go. Damn it. Fuck. Anyway, damn. Shit, I'm gonna have to do this, man. I already know what I'm gonna do. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. But yeah, man. So I mean, it's just crazy, man. So I was just talking to my boy, Doc Boss. What's going on? I was just talking to my boy, and he said that this happened in the '70s too. This is not new. So this is another thing I told you. Just the mainstream media lie to you, just like they lying about trying to say that the age of the age to own a rifle is 18 in a lot of states. That's not true. It's a federal law. It's 21. They lying to you, just like they're trying to make it seem like this is the first time and this and that. This is fucking, see, that lets you know, since it's not the first time, it lets you know that this government is really, it shows you really that this government is controlling. Damn. I mean, shit, dude. Fuck, I'm trying to get this damn information. I mean, this is mad obvious. You know what I'm saying? Real obvious. Um, oh, you know what? Hold on. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, this shit is crazy though, man. My bad, y'all. But I mean, but y'all notice that there's a lot of events going on to where it's a lot of events going on to where a lot of shortages and all. You don't think that's any of this by design? That's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? How all these shortages are all of a sudden going on. It's really strange. Really strange. What did it go through? Damn it. Let me see. You don't think that's a little weird though? How all this stuff is going on and you know, it's just like but see, the thing is, okay, so what happened, the first off from the jump, he stopped. He stopped. The key. Here we go, right here, duh. Wait, hold up. He stopped the what's the name to the Keystone Pipeline, right? He stopped the construction to the Keystone Pipeline. Then he stopped them from drilling off federal land. Then you see what I'm saying? He talking about going with and using the reserves. You see what I'm saying? But who's why would you use the reserves though? Okay, my bad. Here it is, y'all. Sorry about that. My bad. Okay, this is what we going on right now. Share my screen. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna play this by Steve Coakley real quick, man. We gonna go into this real quick. All right. I'm gonna go into this real quick and then because I mean, did Steve Coakley? Ooh, water restriction in 6 states. Ain't that interesting? I heard something like that. So I mean, do y'all think that Steve Coakley the hell? Y'all think that Steve Coakley knew something that we, you know what I'm saying, before ahead of his time? What do y'all think? Hold up. Oh, they probably took that mug down. Hold up, hold up. You know what? Hold up. Let me see. These mugs took it down. You know what? Hold up. Man, these YouTube is clever. All right, so let me see. Damn, hold up. Oh, they took down the Steve Coakley video, man. Wow. Damn, man, these motherfuckers took down the video and shit. Oh, I'm gonna play this in a little while, but hold up. We're gonna play this next. We won't play that much right next. Hold on. Oh, let me play this real quick. Sorry about that. Now this is fair use 1970. Now I'm gonna play this real quick and tell me if y'all think I'm tripping, right? Or if I'm tripping. Fair use 1976 Act. This is strictly for commentary purposes. We are not trying to copyright any of this material that I'm about to play, right? All right, so tell me if motherfuckers. Hold on. But yeah, all right. So here we go with this video, man. Damn. Now watch Trump. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Right. It should play. Let me go back to this info right now. Hold on. Yeah, this is interesting right here. I'm so glad they're showing this too. Or I found this. Yeah, man. So I mean, how did Trump know though? You know what I'm saying? And Steve Coakley was saying stuff about it and shit, dude. So it's a real interesting situation. How these motherfuckers know?
Dave's Killer
Bread. How they know?
Bread amplified.
One final question.
Would he close down the oil industry?
It falls.
Would you close down the oil industry?
By the way, I would transition from the oil industry, yes.
Oh,
I will
that's
transition.
a big statement.
It is a big statement.
That's a big
because
statement.
I would stop
Why would you do that?
because the oil industry pollutes significantly.
I see.
Here's the deal. But
That's
you
a
can't
big
do that.
statement.
Well, if you let me finish the statement, because it has to be replaced by renewable energy over time. And I'd stop giving to the oil industry, I'd stop giving them federal subsidies. You won't give federal subsidies.
Would you close down the oil
By
industry?
the way, I would transition from the oil industry, yes.
Oh,
I will
that's a big
transition.
statement.
It is a big statement
That's a big
because
statement.
I would stop
Why would you do that?
because the oil industry
value,
pollutes
man?
significantly.
I see.
Here's the deal. But
That's
you
a
can't
big
do that.
statement.
Well, if you let me finish the statement, because it has to be replaced by renewable energy over time. And I'd stop giving to the oil industry, I'd stop giving them federal subsidies. You won't give federal subsidies to the gas, excuse me, to solar and wind.
Yeah.
Why are we giving it to oil industry?
We actually do
All
give it
right.
to solar and wind.
We
And
have
that's
one
maybe the
final
biggest
question.
statement in terms
Yo.
of business. That's the biggest statement.
Okay.
Because
We have
basically
one
what he's
final
saying
question,
is he is
Mr.
going to
President.
destroy the oil
Right.
industry. Will you remember that, Texas? Will you
Okay.
remember that, Pennsylvania, Oklahoma?
Vice President Biden, let me give you 10 seconds to respond, and then
Ohio.
I have to get to the final question. Vice President Biden.
He takes everything out of context. But the point is, look, we have to move toward a net zero emissions. The first place to do that by the year 2035 is in energy production, by 2050 totally.
All right. One
Is he
final
gonna get
question
China to
both
do
of
it?
you. No, we're finished with
Is
this.
he
We have
going to
to
get
move on
China
to
to
our
do it?
final question. We
No,
have to
I'm
move
going
on
to
to our
rejoin
final
the
yeah,
Paris
yeah.
Accord and make China abide by what they agreed to.
All right.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
Just sold my car with CarGurus.
Yeah, you did.
And you instantly got the best, most competitive offer from our network of thousands of dealers.
So you're selling the car, but keeping the butt. You sell the broom too?
CarGurus. Get the best offer for your car.
Yo.
We got to get on to climate change.
Yo.
You both have very different visions on climate change. President Trump, you say that environmental regulations have hurt jobs in the
Can
energy
y'all hear me?
sector. Vice President Biden, you have said you see addressing climate change as an opportunity to create new jobs. For each of you, how would you both combat climate change and support job growth at the same time? Starting with you, President Trump, you have 2 minutes uninterrupted.
So we have the Trillion Trees program. We have so many different programs. I do love the environment, but what I want is the cleanest, crystal clear water, the cleanest air. We have the best, lowest number in carbon emissions, which is a big standard that I notice Obama goes with all the time. Not Joe. I haven't heard Joe use the term because I'm not sure he knows what it represents or means, but I have heard Obama use it. And we have the best carbon emission numbers that we've had in 35 years under this administration. We are working so well with industry, but here's what we can't do. Look at China, how filthy it is. Look at Russia. Look at India. It's filthy. The air is filthy. The Paris Accord, I took us out because we were going to have to spend trillions of dollars, and we were treated very unfairly. When they put us in there, they did us a great disservice. They were going to take away our businesses. I will not sacrifice tens of millions of jobs, thousands and thousands of companies because of the Paris Accord. It was so unfair. China doesn't kick in until 2030. Russia goes back to a low standard, and we kicked in right away. It would have destroyed our businesses. So, you ready? We have done an incredible job environmentally. We have the cleanest air, the cleanest water, and the best carbon emission standards that we've seen in many, many years.
Vice President
And we
Biden.
haven't destroyed our industries.
Vice President Biden, 2 minutes to you, uninterrupted.
Climate change, climate warming, global warming is an existential threat to humanity. We have a moral obligation to deal with it. And we're told by all the leading scientists in the world, we don't have much time. We're going to pass the point of no return within the next 8 to 10 years. 4 more years of this man eliminating all the regulations that were put in by us to clean up the climate, to limit limit emissions will put us in a position where we're going to be in real trouble. Here's where we have a great opportunity. I was able to get both all the environmental organizations as well as labor, people worried about jobs, to support my climate plan. Because what it does, it will create millions of new good-paying jobs. We're going to invest in, for example, 50,000 charging stations on our highways.
That motherfucker.
so that
Did
can
we see
own
any of
the
that?
electric car market of the future. In the meantime, China
Did we see any of that? Do we see any of that?
is doing that. We're going to be in a position where we're going to see to it that we're going to take 4 million existing buildings and 2 million existing homes and retrofit them so they don't leak as much energy, saving hundreds of millions of barrels of oil in the process and creating significant number of jobs. And by the way, the whole idea of what this is all going to do, it's going to create millions of jobs, and it's going to clean the environment. Our health and our jobs are at stake. That's what's happening. And what right now, by the way, Wall Street firms indicated that my plan will in fact create 18.6 million jobs, 7 million more than his. This is from Wall Street. And I'll create $1 trillion more in economic growth than his proposal does. Not on climate, just on the economy.
President Trump, you're
Today came out and said very strongly, $6,500 will be taken away from families under his plan. That his plan is an economic disaster. If you look at what he wants to do, if you look at his
Nothing to do with
environmental
climate.
plan, you know who developed it? AOC plus 3. They know nothing about the climate. I mean, she's got a good line of stuff, but she knows nothing about the climate. And they're all hopping through hoops for AOC plus 3. Look, their real plan cost $100 trillion. If we had the best year in the history of our country for 100 years, we would not even come close to a number like that. When he says buildings, they want to take buildings down because they want to make bigger windows into smaller windows. As far as they're concerned, if you had no window, it would be a lovely thing. This is the craziest plan that anybody has ever seen. And this wasn't done by smart people. This wasn't done by anybody. Frankly, I don't even know how it can be good politically. They want to spend $100 trillion. That's their real number. He's trying to say it was 6. It's $100 trillion. They want to knock down buildings and build new buildings with little tiny, small windows. And many other things.
Okay.
And many other things.
Let me have the Vice President
It
respond,
is
and we're running out of
crazy.
time, and we have a lot more
You'll
questions to
destroy
get
our
to.
country.
So let's hear from the Vice President. I have a number more
I
questions.
don't know where he comes from. I don't know where he comes up with these numbers.
Wait.
$100 trillion. Give me a break. This plan was, this is planned and endorsed by every major environmental group, and
There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah. Oh,
Regina King over here still looking
new
good.
shoes. New shoes.
One final
Would
question.
he close
It
down
falls-
the oil industry?
It falls.
Would you close
it
down the
falls-
oil
by the way, I would transition from the oil industry, yes.
Oh,
I would
that's a big
transition.
statement.
It is a big statement
That's a big
because
statement.
I would stop
Why would you do that?
because the oil industry pollutes significantly.
I see.
Here's the deal. But if you
Oh,
let me finish the
oh,
statement.
so what is he saying?
Because it has to be replaced by renewable energy.
What is he say? Oh, so basically that's what it. So okay, so this dude basically told you what he's doing right now, what he's trying to do in this debate, right? Renewable energy, right? That's what it needs to be replaced by. And he said he's going to shut down the gas. That's exactly what he did. Y'all don't see. I had to bring this back. You know, I said I had to bring this up and play this back for y'all because this dude did exactly what he said he was going to do on this in his debate. Right? Very interesting how that works. Very interesting how that works, right? Very interesting how that works. Let's keep going.
over time. And I'd stop giving to the oil industry, I'd stop giving them federal subsidies. You won't give federal subsidies to the gas, excuse me, to solar and wind.
Yeah.
Why are we giving it to oil industry?
We actually do
All
go
right.
to solar and wind.
We
And
have
that's
one
maybe the
final
biggest
question.
statement in terms of business. That's the biggest statement.
Okay.
Because
We have
basically
one
what he's
final
saying
question,
is he is
Mr.
going to
President.
destroy the oil industry. Will you remember that, Texas? Will you
Okay.
remember that, Pennsylvania, Oklahoma?
Vice President Biden, let me give you 10.
Ooh, he said what he was going to do. I already know there's one person watching. It's all good. Y'all ain't got to watch. But he said what he's going to do in this debate, and he's doing exactly that. Didn't he shut down the oil industry? But see, I think what it is. He's still secretly getting money from these motherfuckers. So what it is, he's helping them price gouge, right? Because they price gouging like a motherfucker. He's helping them profit. Meanwhile, they slipping something in his pocket. But at the same time, it's not even more so. It's more so. You know what I'm saying? Making it harder for us. You see what I'm saying? But they are pushing. I agree though. They are pushing some secret city or smart city shit they about to push, and they pushing the. They're definitely pushing this. These electric cars, man. That's a fact right there. They're pushing these electric cars and shit, dude. All right, let's go.
10 seconds to respond, and then I have to get to the final question. Vice President Biden.
It takes everything out of context. But the point is, look, we have to move toward a net zero emissions. The first place to do that by the year 2035 is in energy production, by 2050 total.
Is he doing any of that right now? I know he was talking about 20-something years later, down the line. But is he doing any of that right now? He ain't talking about no green or energy, anything. He just making it harder for y'all to get gas, for us to get gas. He just making shit more expensive. That's all it is. What is he doing? Talking about green energy and all this. What is he doing for the green energy? What is he doing to help restore energy and make it make the energy that much more clean and make the ozone and the you see what I'm saying, the economy that much more clean? He ain't doing nothing, man.
All right. One
Is he
final
gonna get
question
China to
vote.
do it?
No, we're finished with
Is
this.
he
We
going
have
to
to
get
move on
China
to
to
our
do it?
final question. We have to
I'm
move
going
on
to
to our final
rejoin Paris
question.
Accord and make China abide by what they agreed to.
And he's not doing none of that.
NBC News viewers, thanks for checking.
Damn, dude. These people tell you, you know what I'm saying? They're telling themselves, man. They tell you what's ahead in the future. We're not going to pay attention to that because we still got all these reality TV shows and drama and black girls twerking on cars and shit. We got all that, so it's all good. We don't need to listen to none of this. So it's sad though, it really is. But check this out. All right, so let me go on. Let me try to get this Steve Coakley. Let me see what Steve Coakley had to say about this shit, man. Steve Coakley been predicted this shit. So hold up. Let me see if I got that shit. Oh. right, this is fair use, 1976, strictly for commentary purposes only. All right, let's listen to this real quick. 6-minute mark. All right, we're going to the 6-minute mark. I'm just gonna play a little bit of this.
When the only fight in that office was in the office. It was never a fight at the office. We never came to this door. We never put the room 5600 and demanded something from them for things people here didn't get. Whatever New York has, whatever New York is still quote, deeply deficient in putting pressure on the key monkeys that are undermining the world. And here's the responsibility. You have to have power where other black people who can't be here, who would depend upon you to put pressure. Somebody said, man, ain't it great? I check out we get some stuff. You see, if you know these things, it'll distort the thing. Here's the argument. What do you think about them going to the UN? Then the UN need to hold that war up and bring on no more inspectors? I said, either way it goes. Rockefeller can win. Why is that? Who donated the land to build the building? Rockefeller. Who built the building? Rockefeller. Who picked the people that went to San Francisco that wrote the founding treaty of the thing? Rockefeller. All right. So if you go there, you go to who? Rockefeller. Okay, you go to war, you go to oil. Right. Who's oil? Right. Well, I mean, what am I an argument about? Somebody say, man, we need to stop there. 100,000 people down there fighting over no war in Iraq. But let me ask y'all something. Is there a Saddam Hussein housing development project in Brooklyn, Harlem, Bronx? Is there a Saddam Hussein hospital for the poor African people in any of your neighborhoods? Is there a Saddam Hussein grocery store, community center, clothing store? All right. So then my impression is that we have no stake in that operation other than we don't want to see nobody bum rush. Right? We don't want to see no country bum rush by no big city America. Big ass America before there and blow out these people to what? Show how tough they are. And with that, they make us deal with other people who are in this area, who African people need you to put pressure on, because where they are, there are no such places. They can't go to the UN in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They can't go to the UN in Dallas or in Houston or Detroit. But they know a lot about the UN. And they ain't getting sucked into all of this either. But you are the ones who have to put the pressure there. Because they can't get here. And if you call a mass pressure day, I'm sure they support that. And they come here with you. But if you call them, but you ain't never called them not once ever to fuck with no Rockefeller. No. And hey, Jersey is the headquarters of Big Oil. All that from Jersey to New York. We go up to Albany, what they got? Averill Harriman Center, Skull and Bones to Yale. Nelson Rockefeller Plaza. That's all that's up there. There's Harriman and Rockefeller. Those brothers invaded the Masonic Temple up there, trying to get to the bottom of something in their area. But should provide more protection for Masonry here. Never been an anti-Masonic rally until about 1832. Break the oil companies up in 1910, put them back together in 1999. Exxon Standard Oil in New Jersey, which became Exxon and Mobil, is now Exxon and Mobil.
Yep.
Good job. Took a lot of environment community leaders now to make that issue. Now they have this $2 a gallon. Everybody about to pay Rockefeller. Everybody lost money in the stock market, but he's about to get his back. That's the way they made it work.
Ooh. See, that makes sense though, yeah, because you're right. Rockefeller's, that's Standard Oil and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's Shell, right? So he's right. No, that's ExxonMobil, I think. So you know, Rockefeller owns it goes back to them, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, it definitely goes back to Rockefeller, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the Rothschilds he owns one of them too. I forget which one. But he's right though, man. You know, that's very interesting how he broke that down. The money goes right back to people like Rockefeller, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't get confused and get twisted. You see what I'm saying? These oil companies, a lot of times, are owned by these tycoons, and these presidents and these politicians have money and hand in this shit. You know what I'm saying? They got investments in this stuff, so we gotta know that.
You prostitute the society to make it pay you for the money you spend to make it come about. When Japan wasn't paying their way, Rockefeller and put them in the trial out and made them pay for the advancement of technology. Made them pay a fee. MSNBC, Microsoft, made him hit with Rockefeller. Had to pay a freight to be the #1 man in America on cash money. Let him out of all of his monopoly agreement because he agreed to get with Rockefeller. Rockefeller founded the United Negro College Fund, his largest donation went right to the United Negro College Fund, Bill Gates. Because he paid Rockefeller to pay him the price of the game of making money and to get along. He got to pay the hungry. Now, in the hungry book, he talks about pressure. But he talks about his children's pressure, not no pressure from us. And something's got to happen. Whatever we exist in, we still ain't got the guerrilla operation we need in New York. I'm just going to say honestly, this has been a void. And whatever you think about whatever I am, the shit I really do, you don't even see. Shit that I'm compelled to have to do because we ain't got no mafia. When people call me, when they're in trouble, the shit I have to do, some of the shit is dirty shit. It's dirty stuff. But somebody's got to do this. When you can't call police and you ain't going to court. And we need operations to do stuff. A man came down to D.C., got his big job program, somebody decided they need to meet with me. When the man meet with me, he comes with something up, well, what are you going to do for black people? I said, man, I don't know who you are, Lady Bamber. You better get up on the wall and pat him down. I ain't never seen him before.
Word. Cause y'all hear what he said, man. Y'all hear what he said. So I'm gonna play another little video and then we going in on this. What's the name real quick? Hold up. Hold up. Ooh, here it is. Oh, okay, no, here it is. I found it again, y'all. My bad. I found this motherfucker, man. My bad, man. My visual shit is look crazy right now. This shit is. I don't know. I just got this shit on, man. That's the piano I'm about to play later, by the way, y'all. I'm about to play that piano later. Okay, hold up. We play this shit right back. Sharing this shit, man. Share this out if y'all can, man. Share this out.
More oil than anybody, okay? And it's an incredible thing that it's happened over the last few years, a lot of great things, and you're paying, what, $2 a gallon for your gasoline? That's okay. You know what that's like? That's like a tax cut. That's bigger than a tax cut. If Biden got in, you'd be paying $7, $8, $9. Didn't they say, get rid of your car?
Last month, we announced a $5 billion investment to build out a nationwide electric vehicle charging network so that people from rural to suburban to urban communities can all benefit from the gas savings of driving an EV.
Y'all see how they playing games, man? They're trying to do the smart cities and they try to get the electric cars going in the smart cities. I don't understand why nobody can't comprehend this. So you tell certain so-called black people this shit, man. They want to argue it. Oh, man, this and that. You know, this other cat in the gym I was talking to the other day, man. This dude, my thing is just come out and straight up say, hey, I'm a Biden supporter and I don't agree with you. Just have the balls to say that and say that you support these motherfuckers, these sorry motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this dude got the nerve to call me biased and one-sided. How am I biased and one-sided, bro? We're going by who's in the office now, dude. It's not biased nothing and shit. We had 4 years, 8 years to 4 years to talk shit when Trump was in there, right? You know what I'm saying? That's all you heard, so-called Negroes and shit talking about Trump this and how bad of a job he's doing, how racist he is, right? All the motherfuckers is racist though. You see what I'm saying? So it's funny and shit how we do it, but this motherfucker, Trump didn't lock us up. Trump was letting us out though. But this motherfucker locked so many motherfucking black people. Oh, it was the federal states, motherfucker. Oh, it was federal states. Motherfucker, what are you talking about? The federal states kick back money to the local states to push those kind of initiatives. So we don't think and shit, dude. But see, we talking about federal. Then why were states like California pushing the three strikes laws? Then, which something that Biden wrote, by the way, and Pete Wilson implemented. Why are we? You see what I'm saying? It ain't no bias, brother. I do my research. There ain't no bias. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no bias and shit, bro. We on it. We on it, bro. We on it. There is no bias and shit, dude. It's just common sense and shit. We're going by who's in office now. We had 4 years to pop shit and talk shit about Donald Trump when he was in there. We really did. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was racist. Motherfuckers act like it was the end of the world when Donald Trump was in that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not for him. I'm not for Joe Biden. I'm not for none of these motherfuckers. But at the same time, compare and contrast. There's no comparison. We was playing it was definitely $2 less than we were paying now when Donald Trump was in there. That's not even a lie. It was 4 something when he was in there. Now it's 6 something, dude. See, it's damn near 7 and about to be 8 and shit. So I don't want to hear it, man. So you heard the man straight up say it's gonna be $7, $8, and $9. How did he know that, man? How did he know that shit, man? Because they know that Biden's bullshit ass policies and the green energy, energy and all that shit was a bunch of bullshit. That's basically a way of saying, okay, you know what? We're just gonna make these smart cities, right? And we're gonna invest in. You hear Buttigieg just say that they invested in all types of electric car chargers throughout cities throughout America, right? What is that telling you, man? I mean, damn, I think to most people, these people basically have to tell them, in a broad scheme plan what they're gonna do and shit for these motherfuckers to believe them and shit. And it's sad and shit. These people tell you what they're gonna do, but a lot of times they show you what they're gonna do. But see, telling you and showing, as long as you tell me or show me in a certain kind of way, then you show me. That's the rule. You know what I'm saying? You didn't deceive me and shit, but that's exactly what they're doing and shit. But see, they have the left and the right, so-called black people fighting over each other and arguing with each other over stupid ass forced opinions. Oh, I know more than you. Oh, I'm sharper than you. I mean this and that and this. We're just really remedial, man. You know what I'm saying? The older ones sometimes act like the younger ones and shit. Like, you should be telling me and teaching me some good shit, and yet you trying to argue with me about politics and shit that I don't really give a fuck about. I mean, I give a fuck about the high gas and shit that's gonna affect me, but then some of this other shit about, this other shit does not, whether the Jews are the biggest fucking welfare recipients or not, welfare fraud recipients is here or there, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that shit. Motherfuckers want to argue about that. We're wild, man. We're wild and shit, man. We wild and shit. Or the small hats. We're wild and shit, man. It's just like, you see these females and shit twerking on cars, talking shit, popping shit on videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's like that's like a lot of times the moms and the dad's fault and shit like that. But at the same time, a lot of these older men and shit do, you know what I'm saying? Older men should not be trying to compete with younger men, and older women should not be trying to compete with younger women, dude. What the fuck is up with that in our so-called community? Why is this so much? You see what I'm saying? It's really strange to me. You know what I mean? I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? Now I can school. I'm gonna put you up on game, and I'm gonna give you some good shit when you're a younger guy than me and shit, a younger cat. I'm really gonna get hook you up and shit and tell you shit you're supposed to know. But at the same time, that's where I draw the line. I'm not gonna argue or nothing. I'm not doing all that. I'm not there to do that. If you don't want to believe what the fuck I gotta say and I'm older than you, oh well. That's I'm gonna let an ignorant fool be an ignorant fool, right? But so yeah, so let me play a random video and shit, man, and I'm about to get on out of here, but I'm gonna make a part 2 to this, man. I'm gonna make a part 2. I just can't believe these damn technical difficulties and all that shit. Sorry about that earlier. So let me go on in real quick, man. Let me go on in real quick. Hold up. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Hold up. Okay, Fair Use Act 1976 for commentary purposes only, right?
Talk about one aspect of Putin's war that affects and has real effects on American people. Putin's price hike that Americans and our allies are feeling at the pump. Your family budgets to fill.
But if we're not getting gas from them, dude. If we're not getting gas from them, how the fuck would that affect us, dude? Other countries are getting it, but how does that make any sense to y'all?
Tank, none of it should hinge on whether a dictator declares war. So today I'm laying out a two-part
Damn, this
plan.
guy's a dictator. See, the motherfuckers they tell you are dictators and shit like that, or communists and shit like that, they are. Did y'all know that did y'all know the civil rights movement was loaded full of communists, right? Look up a dude named Stanley Levins. He wrote the I Have a Dream speech for Martin Luther King. It was a communist small hat that wrote that. So come on, dude. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So we can lie and tell motherfuckers this and that, and this and that and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, let's go. Let's keep going.
Not only to ease the pain that families are feeling right now, but to end this era of dependence and uncertainty, and to lay a new foundation for true.
Don't he look like an eagle? Like, remember that eagle on the Muppets and shit? The eagle Muppet. That nigga look like a straight bald eagle, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like condor looking ass motherfucker. Let's keep going.
Lasting American energy independence. To help execute this first part of my plan, I'm calling for a use it or lose it policy. Congress should make companies pay fees on wells on federal leases they haven't used in years, and acres of public land they're hoarding without production. Companies that are already producing from these wells won't be affected, but those sitting on unused leases and idle wells will either have to start producing or pay the price for their inaction. But the truth is, it takes months, not days, for companies to increase production. That's why the next part of my plan is so important. Today, I'm authorizing the release of 1 million barrels per day for the next 6.
What has that done? Shaq, what up, man? So what has that done? That was 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever the fuck it was. What? Does anybody answer me what what has that done? See, you're doing it, so you're releasing the reserve oil. That shit's that's called reserve for a reason, man. What happened to the federal land? We ain't drilling on that federal land no more. What happened to the Keystone Pipeline? Oh, we shut that down. See, I could tell you reasons why it's this guy's fault, dude. I'm not just bullshitting around and shit. You know, gym locker room talk with motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know shit about politics at all and shit. They just think that because, you know what I'm saying, they're older than you, they do. So I'm not doing all that, man. This is show and improve out this motherfucker, man. You can't keep bullshitting around, man, and believe in this shit. We believe in the lie. You know, believe in the propaganda. Believe in the false stats. So hold up. Hold up.
6 months, over 180 million barrels. This is a wartime bridge to increase oil supply.
Wartime with who? What does he mean? Wartime? We're at war? What does he talk? See, this dude, man.
Until production ramps up later this year. And it is by far the largest release of our national reserve in our history. The first
You don't even know what he's saying, man.
part of my plan is about meeting an immediate crisis. The second part is about declaring real American energy independence in the long term, so that we never.
So why is the prices like that if we're so oil independent? If we're so independent, you know what I'm saying? Why is it like this? Oh, they're price gouging this. Oh, this and that. Oh, man, you know, this and that. Oh, Ukraine and Russia, this and that. Oh, you mean the Nazis over there fighting for Ukraine, supposedly fighting for Ukraine, right?
Never have to deal with this problem again. And we can do that by passing my plan that's literally before the Senate right now. The United States Congress right now has been there for well over a month to speed the transition to a clean energy future. That's why today.
See, you talking about the clean energy shit? That's bullshit. They're trying to replace your car with a smart car. I mean, with a with what's that shit called, electric car, bro. So is that a part? I guess that's a part of the plan, right? Because whatever the guy's name is, Buttigieg, I don't know what his name is. He even said, that they had that funding and stuff that they had put so many more. And I said I be seeing them too. Go to a Target or Walmart, or go to a Target parking lot, man. You're gonna see those chargers. You're gonna see those car chargers, man. You're gonna see them.
I'm issuing a directive to strengthen our clean energy economy. I'm going to use the Defense Production Act to secure American supply chains for the critical materials that go into batteries for electric vehicles. And the
What did I just say? What did I just say? Electric vehicles, right?
Storage of renewable energy, lithium, graphite, nickel, and so much more. We need to end our long-term
And y'all know the lithium comes from Africa, right?
reliance on China and other countries for inputs that will power the future. In addition,
But see,
to that,
these people give and they outsource shit to China, but then they talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ronald Reagan, he outsourced the shit to China, right? Jobs and shit in the 80s and shit. It's NAFTA. Bill Clinton in 95, 96 did the same shit. So that's what I'm saying, man. We gotta really cut it out, though. We really gotta stop it, man. I don't want to hear it, though. I don't want to hear it from nobody no more, man. I'm tired of it and shit. I'm tired of it.
we're also setting new standards to boost fuel economies for new vehicles sold in America. Within 5 years, we're going to travel 10 miles more on every single gallon we have, because the average fuel economy of 49 miles of the gallon is going to be required.
It's gonna be required. You see what this dude's telling y'all? He's telling you what I just said. We're gonna shut shit down and we're gonna make the shit motherfucking electric cars. You know how much an electric car is? Try to go get a Tesla right now. Exactly. How much do those fucking batteries cost? He ain't saying nothing about that. These people, dude, God, man. These motherfuckers dude, man. These motherfuckers is something else, man. They something else. They something else, man. So I'm gonna play something real quick. I gotta get these damn shit from this damn laundry real quick. Laundry mat real quick. I'm gonna play something real quick for y'all, man. Hold up.
Look, I know gas prices are painful. I get it. My plan's going to help ease that pain today and safeguard against tomorrow.
And this was in March, bro. See, I mean, if this is, don't tell you that these people lie to you, I don't know what will, man. I don't know what will. So let me finish playing some the Steve Coakley real quick, man. Let me play this from Fox too, man. Oh, interesting. Let's go over here real quick. Let's go right here. He heads to Saudi Arabia. This is, okay, Fair Use Act 1976. This is for commentary purposes only. Strictly for commentary purposes and educational purposes. I'm not trying to copyright this material any kind of way. All right, man. Let me play this through real quick, man.
Let's talk about President Biden's trip to the Middle East. It's now been announced that he is going to Saudi Arabia. Bloomberg's Washington correspondent Anne-Marie Hordern joins us now. Anne-Marie, a lot of people pricked up their ears in the oil market when this news came out. My question to you is, will this trip deliver more oil? Can this trip deliver more oil?
I think there's probably an expectation that the Saudis will lean a little bit more into Washington's needs over, say, that of other members of the group when the president does touch down in Riyadh. I think you saw a window opening of that at the last OPEC meeting. The Saudis really carefully thread this needle between making sure that Russia, part of OPEC Plus, will sign on to this agreement, but at the same time, for the first time since the White House has been asking since August of 2021 to pump more oil, that they have finally acquiesced and heeded those calls. So that was really an olive branch and a first step. The issue is how much spare capacity and how much could Saudi really deliver. Right now, they're pumping around 10.5 to get to 12 is the most they've ever done, and they've only done it for 3 weeks. So while more oil is certainly needed, that's only one part of the problem. It's also a spare capacity part of the problem right now for refining capacity. Will going to Saudi Arabia fix $5 a gallon of gasoline? Not quite yet.
Yeah. And Anne-Marie, I mean, I think that that's a good point about the 3 million barrels, 12 million barrels a day for 3 months. And it feels like it's optics versus reality. For weeks, excuse me. It's optics versus reality, right? Does it matter if the Saudis can't actually deliver that? Because even if they could, it necessarily wouldn't help prices at the pump. But the optics of what Biden wants to accomplish during this meet.
Well, when you look at the oil market, if the Saudis were to go to their all-out maximum capacity, and they consider themselves the central bankers of oil, they have the spare capacity along with Abu Dhabi, the Emiratis, the issue then becomes if you have everyone pumping at max, prices may actually rise because people will look at the market and say, we have nothing left in the tank. Where can we turn when potentially there's more demand in China, et cetera? That's one part of the issue. The second, of course, is the fact that when gasoline prices right now, so much of this is refining capacity, and the spare capacity for that is in China. We should also note that, yes, energy is going to be a major part of this trip, but the White House and the Saudis have made it clear that there are other deliverables when it comes to food security, when it comes to discussions of regional security and defense in the region, things like climate, space. There's a number of issues that the Saudis have laid out when they wanted to communicate and welcome their visit from the President of the United States.
Sustainability is everywhere. Get exposure to some of the world's sustainable leaders with Fidelity.
Are we there yet? The S&P now up by 0.3%. Want to ask Jordan Jackson, JP Morgan Asset Management Global Market Strategist. Jordan, are we there yet?
I don't think so. I think we might have another, call it 5 to 10%. You know, the reality is markets don't like uncertainty. There's a lot of monetary policy uncertainty. There'll be fiscal policy uncertainty as we move towards the elections coming in November. There's a big question mark in terms of Russia, Ukraine, China with their zero COVID tolerance policy. So many questions, so many uncertainties out there. And one of the things I'm looking for that buyer to step back into this market. We haven't really seen, when you see the selling pressure, we haven't seen that buyer step back in from the retail investor perspective, from the institutional perspective. So I feel a little more confident when we see some of those buyers start to step back into this market. But with all these uncertainties out there, I'm not quite sure where we're there yet.
Okay, so at that point, if you see 5 to 10% more left.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm back. So Monel said, damn, this shit is that much in the Caribbean too? So what's going on, man? What's going on and shit, dude? You know what I'm saying? What is going on? Shaq's asked. I know that's a good question, Shaq. How much are them damn batteries? That's what I want to know, dude. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Okay, 1976 Fair Use Act. This is for commentary purposes only. This is just strictly for commentary and educational purposes. I'm not trying to copyright this information, this video any kind of way, all right? Damn. Wow. This lady right here gets on my damn nerves and shit, but it's all good.
Congressman Mark Wayne Mullen, he's a member of the Energy and Commerce and Intelligence Committees. He's running for Senate.
Look, she, you know what I'm saying? Looks like she hooked up her face. You know what I mean? Hold on. She hooked it up.
Thanks very much. Can this get any worse? Gasoline at all-time highs, inflation at 40-year highs, food shortages, and now blackouts this summer. What are you expecting?
Well, this is what you expect when you elect a career politician. I tell people, if you're ever going to change Washington, D.C., you got to start changing the resume you send there. You got a 40-year career politician that is trying to run the country. He's running on a socialist agenda. And when you have a republic that works for a democracy that's for the people, by the people, then you have growth. When you have a socialist
whoa, no, what he said is true. Whoa. I don't know who this man is. I don't know this. I don't know this European, right? I don't know who he is, right? They just said who he is. I'm not really familiar with this guy. This mother. This motherfucker's right. It's supposed to. Ooh, he said. When you're in a democracy, no, he said when you're a republic in a democracy, wait. Then it doesn't go back to the people. It doesn't, man. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be a Republican shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as in the Constitution. There's no such thing as no damn democratic or democracy. Look it up in the Constitution. How much I want to make a bet? In the Constitution, in the preamble, there's no such thing as no damn democratic or Democrat.
A government takeover.
We going back. We're going a little back to
that's for the people.
It's supposed to be for the people by the people, dude. That's what a Republican's for, to give back to the people. Republic. Back people. Redo again for the people. Come on, man.
That is trying to run the country. He's running on a socialist agenda, and when you have a republic that works for a democracy that's for the people, by the people, then you have growth.
Ooh, that's true, dude. He's so right. It's supposed to be for the people, by the people. He ain't lying. But the Republicans aren't any better, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's just not even front and shit, dude. They're not. What are they doing and shit? How are they giving back to the people and shit? They give back, certain things to their little bases and shit. But even though Trump is a fake Republican, I'm sorry, man, you didn't see this type of shit under Trump, man. So that's the only thing I can say. But I can't say the next motherfucker Republican or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? If he would have, if this type of shit wouldn't have happened. I mean, I don't know about like this, but he said a career politician. See, a career politician could also be a Republican, though. So let's not get it twisted here. You see what I'm saying? But he said it right though. When it's a Republican. Republic is supposed to be for the people, by the people. That is a fact. That's 100% true what he just said.
Agenda. You have a government takeover, and anything the government has ever touched, it's always destroyed. And that's exactly what's happening right now in our energy sector. You have a policy that they see that's happening. You have Joe Biden that comes out, Maria, and says that I can't control gas prices, yet that's a flat-out lie because it's his policy that's driven us to this place. And he sees another disaster is coming, and what does he do? He backs off. I bet he'll probably end up assigning Vice President Harris to take over this crisis, just like he did on the southern border, and you know how well that's went.
Unbelievable. So would you be willing to say then that you would support term limits? You're talking about a 40-year person in Congress. Do you support term limits then?
If the term limits apply to everybody, you bet. But it's got to apply to everybody across the board. Because if you have pockets, if you have one state that does it and the other state that doesn't, then what you're doing is you're basically giving power to one state or another. But we do need to get people out. Citizen legislators are supposed to go home and live underneath the same rules they pass. When you stay in Washington, D.C., then you lose touch of reality. That's why my wife and I, we've still invested in Oklahoma. We employ hundreds of people and created thousands of jobs throughout the state of Oklahoma, even since we've been in office. The fact of the matter is we are a true citizen legislator, and when you have somebody that their best job and their identity is their elected position in Washington, D.C., you have a huge problem because they've lost touch with reality. When we're elected to office, what we're supposed to do is influence. We're supposed to bring the state that we're representing and influence Washington, D.C. We are influencing, bringing Oklahoma values to Washington, D.C. What's happened with Joe Biden is he brings, I don't know, California policies and is trying to influence the rest of the country, and he's not even from California?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand how these politicians who've been in place for 40 years come out of Congress with tens of millions of dollars.
Oh, I'd like to know that, too. I would like to know that, too. I mean,
Nancy Pelosi. But see, Nancy Pelosi came from money, but still. Maxine Waters, Jim Clyburn. Those are the people that... Look, them motherfuckers got millions of dollars, man. But so does Biden, though. So does Obama, right? So does motherfucking George Bush. So does the Kennedys, the Clintons. See, it's all these all motherfuckers are all in on it. And see, I knew, and I know y'all probably was thinking this too. You know, this is it kind of makes sense how he's the president and shit, man, because he made all those policies to lock us up and shit. Those 3 strikes policies and shit. It makes sense how he's the president. He made all those policies and did all that shit to fuck us off. That makes sense. Yeah, make him the president. On some great Gatsby shit, you know, keep black people down. So-called black people, right? Keep the highly melanated people down. You see what I'm saying? And we'll come up. Because you got to figure like this. There was no big old large Hispanic population back then. There was no big old Arab population. No damn Asians and shit like that. It was just really us and the white people back in the 20s, dude. So, you know, you fuck up the, you know what I'm saying, the next class, you know what I'm saying, and the next set of people and shit, we're good. And we're going to be the majority. But see, the thing is, they're not the majority in the world, though, man. Even if they are, if that's true of them being the majority in the state, they're not the majority in the world. So we got to stop calling ourselves the minority, dude. And we got to go by root. We got to go by root words. We got to go by etymology, right? Connotation and denotation, right? We got to go by that. You know what I'm saying? Minor. That means minor, dude. Minority. The root word to that means minor. You're not a minor. Guess what? Minors can't enter contracts. So they don't have to. Value anything you say or do and shit, man. That's why you're dead in law. That's why we get railroaded. It's not because of the color of our skin. We need to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? We need to cut that out, dude.
I mean, how do you have Nancy Pelosi?
I mean, in certain cases, it's because of the
that
skin,
she
but-
came to Washington D.C. as an intern, and now they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't understand that. That doesn't.
What's the salary for a congressperson right now?
$176,000.
$176,000 a year. So how is it possible that she has tens of millions of dollars? Joe Biden has tens of millions of dollars.
Right. I don't understand this. I tell people that the worst business investment my wife never made.
But see,
was us coming to Washington,
okay,
D.C.
okay. See, because I'm not gonna be biased on this shit. I'm not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, one-sided. But look, so this motherfucking Trump got $1 million too, dude. You know what I'm saying, dude? I mean, what are we talking about here, man? You know what I'm saying? Ronald Reagan had millions of dollars, dude. What do we? You know what I'm saying? Bush has millions of dollars. See, it's too one-sided in this shit. All these motherfuckers got millions of dollars, man. If you were the former president, or you know what I'm saying, or current president, you have millions of dollars, man. It seems like they make the most money when they get out of office and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real, man. Like, I'm not gonna bullshit you, man. I ain't gonna bullshit you now. Okay, Monel, you still need diesel generators to generate electricity to charge them. Like, ooh, exactly, dude. You still need diesel, and you still need oil for all types of shit, man. You need diesel. Hell, the batteries are fucking made out of that shit, man. Made out of fucking oil, man. See, we don't. Damn, dude, we don't be thinking, man. We just don't think at all, man. We just. Damn, man. Let's go.
Because we're not trying to take advantage of it. We came here because we were fed up with what was happening in our companies and wanted to come in here and bring some real life experience to Washington D.C. When you have people that's corrupt, that's trying to take advantage of the situation, trying to game the system, which obviously has happened with some of the Democrat leadership, that's what you end up happening. And they're more concerned about self-preservation and power than they are about doing what's right for our country.
By the way, which Democrat leadership?
Well, let's look at Nancy Pelosi and let's look at the President of the United States. You mentioned yourself. What was their net worth when they came in? Right. And they've only been in D.C. for over 4 years.
But didn't I say?
How did they gain
She
the
said
wealth
he
that
said
they
came
have
in.
right
See,
now if they
or
wasn't
either
trying to gain the
you're
system?
more so in your prime, or either when you get out,
What are
you make the
all
most amount of money. There
going
we
to
go.
get done in this sprint to the July 4th recess? Yesterday, actor and Uvalde native Matthew McConaughey made an emotional plea from the White House urging changes to gun laws. Here's Matthew McConaughey yesterday. Watch.
We need to invest in mental health care. We need background checks.
Who the fuck
we
is
need to
he,
raise
dude?
The minimum age to purchase an AR-15
Who is
rifle.
he? See,
to
look,
21.
look.
We need a waiting period for.
This is showing you that this is fake. They can give you an actor, a motherfucking actor, to come over here and talk this shit about. This is not a politician. This is not a lawmaker. This is a fucking actor. This is lets you know this shit is fake and it's full with a bunch of actors. The actor is going to tell you about politics, right? Oh, that lets you know that a lot of these crisis actors are in on these motherfucking fake shootings. Doesn't that make sense what I'm saying, y'all? Or don't make no sense? I don't know. Is it just me or not? They're giving you an actor to talk about laws that should be on the book. He is not a politician. Now I give it. Arnold Schwarzenegger got into politics, right? That was different. But who is this guy? Richard Nixon was an actor, right? Oh no, wait. Reagan was an actor. Excuse me. Right? Who is this guy? See, they're letting you know that this shit, these are fake shootings, man. They're letting you know. Let's go. They're letting you know all this shit's a script. Why would they have an actor go live in the White House press conference and talk this shit about what needs to be done? He's an actor, bro. Damn. Y'all don't gotta listen to me though about this shit. Y'all don't gotta agree with me, dude.
Those rifles. We need red flag laws and
see, he's reading off a script. Ooh, so y'all gonna take this guy seriously? He can't just come. See, none of these motherfuckers could just. They have strategists. They have They have strategists. They have all that. They have speech writers. They have people that's prepare the speeches. They have all that, man. So y'all really gonna believe this guy? And he couldn't even come off the head and cusp and genuine with this shit. He got to read from a speech, right? So it lets you know that the press secretary reads from a speech. The president reads from a speech. The vice president reads from a speech. Come on. And in Ireland, the U.S. dollar is 2.67 for $1. Damn, and the fucking what's the name is that much, dude? Damn. So I seen this the other day. I really, I seen this a couple weeks ago. This is ridiculous. Matthew McConaughey, dude. They might as well have Tom Cruise up here while they at. Oh, but they're gonna have Tom Cruise is more gonna be. See, Tom Cruise is gonna be more of the left leaning, right? I mean, he's talking some left leaning talking points too, but they gotta have Tom Cruise out when it's something different and shit. Different issues.
consequences for those who abuse them.
Red flag laws. How would you? Taking a background check already is a red flag law. Taking multiple background checks. You know who fucking does the background checks? The ATF, the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Does anybody know that? They have to go through your shit first before you even get the gun, man. We don't, damn, man. People, if y'all don't have no registered gun, please don't speak on this shit. You got I got guns myself. I just don't, motherfucker at the gym. Oh, I just don't think that, I just don't think motherfucker shit. Black motherfucker, by the way, so-called black motherfucker. Oh, I don't think, they should have a law, man. An 18-year-old shouldn't have that, man. The motherfucker, man, that shit shoots fucking 30 rounds. Not in California. Oh, well, still in other states, this and that. But it's a federal law that an 18-year-old can't have an AR. Oh, but this and that, the news. I don't want to hear this shit, man.
So what do you say to that, sir? I mean, the House is expected to vote on gun legislation today. Can you give us an update, Congressman?
And that's just to scare people, dude. They really are trying to take the guns. But they said some shit the other day. Okay, red flag law. We all agreed on red flag law. We agreed on more extensive background check. They always say that more extensive background. How much more extensive can you, especially in states like California and New York? And guess what? That's where these motherfucking mass shootings are happening. California, New York, but fucking Democrat states. Very interesting. Motherfucker got the craziest laws ever, though. The craziest motherfucking strictest laws, and that's where the mass shootings happening. Ain't that about a bitch? Oh, Texas, one state, bro. Where mass shooting happened? One state, one red state. Damn, dude. Motherfuckers just like to regurgitate like a 2-point theory, like to regurgitate the news as talking points. Oh, that makes me sound like a more intelligent ass motherfucker. That makes me sound like an intellectual. I'm gonna regurgitate the motherfucking news, talk that bullshit about what the news be talking. Man, I'll make it seem like I'm some smart ass motherfucker and shit. What are we doing,
Matthew
man?
has a right to make an emotional plea. My obligation is to uphold the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution is very clear. It has a full sin with the Second Amendment. Full sin says it shall not be infringed. Full stop. If the American people, because we are a government for the people, by the people, they want to change the Second Amendment, we don't change it by legislators making an emotional decision. We change it by having a constitutional a convention of the states and have a constitutional change by letting the people vote by 2/3.
He's right. He's right. That's how you do it. I'm not no Fox News. I'm not no Democrat, Republican, motherfucking independent. None of that shit. Guess what? He's right. That's how you do it. You don't go and fucking make some shit and go with Congress and the Senate and all this shit and do that shit behind the people's back. You let the people decide. And they talk all that shit. Guess what? Oh man, rational shit. Oh fucking. Oh man, federally. Oh, we decided this. But guess what? The states still have the right to decide their own states. What are we talking about here? We be tripping, dude. We be tripping, dude. We hella trip, man. We super trip. We be tripping, dude. Like damn. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Let's go.
To make those changes. So I get he has a position to do it. For us, we have to uphold the Constitution. That's what every one of us that serve in the House of Representatives or in the Senate have done. The same thing. And so what he's trying to say is, I understand what he's trying to say, but he's making an emotional plea. What's going to happen in the Senate and the House today and tomorrow is they're going to try to ram these gun laws down the throats of the American people, which 95% of the representatives that walks the halls have never seen it or been able to even read it, and they're going to vote in it overwhelmingly by the Democrats. You're going to see Republicans not support this.
Real quick, what else gets done in this next little period before the recess? Are you expecting China tariffs to go away? Are you expecting a reconciliation bill to materialize between Chuck Schumer and Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema? What else gets done?
Well, I would like to make a prediction, but we've seen this, Maria, over and over again with the Republicans versus the Democrats. The Democrats are making an emotional plea. Every time the wind changes, they try to go that direction. So what I expect to see is more chaos. I consider to see more. I will consider a success if we can stay the course of anything. But what I expect is chaos, moving from one crisis to the next, and they only make each crisis worse instead of actually diving down and trying to solve the issue. They try to enforce more government. And as I said when we first started, every time government gets involved in something, they seem to really mess it up.
Yeah, that's too bad.
He's a Republican. He's right. He is right like a motherfucker. Dude, you don't do it like that. You don't just fucking go. And then he's right. Motherfuckers did ram that shit down motherfuckers' throats. So you come a certain way to ignorant motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to come across that way. Right? It's going to come across the way that you molded it and designed it to come across, and you fabricate it to come across to that ignorant motherfucker, because guess what? You're pushing it to somebody ignorant. Make sense? I'm about to get off this motherfucker though, man. I just had to come on here, man, and see what the fuck was going on with this shit. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Really ridiculous. Man. So what you say? Okay, Doc Boss, you saying that too about the water, right? I'm going a couple more things before I get off this motherfucker though. I'm gonna go on a couple more things before I get off this bad boy. Hold up. Let's see. Hold up, baby. All right, a couple cats send me a couple things. I'm gonna go into it real quick before I get off here, man. Let me see. Hold up. Let's see what the hell this sent. They're talking about high diesel prices could lead to empty shelves, right? My thing is this is what I don't get. You know, I don't want to get too crazy with this abortion thing. I don't want to get to, because y'all females get all sensitive and shit about that, right? And get sensitive about killing babies. Interesting. But, so check this out. Y'all get mad and y'all get, y'all pop that shit, and y'all talk and get mad when people talk abortions and stuff like that, or against it, whatever the fuck. But then y'all be pro-abortion, but then you're at rallies talking about anti-violence though, dude. That's not the way they kill that baby, and your stomach is not violent. We pick and choose. I see why these politicians, I see why these people do us like that, because damn, dude. It's amazing what we do and how we do it, man. It's amazing, right? So Let me see what. Let me go on in this real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me go read this real quick. Share the screen real quick before I get the hell on out. They're talking about replacement theory in the black community, right? Let me see what the hell's going on with this shit. All right, so what the fuck are they talking about, man? I'm about to read this a little bit real quick. Democrats and black Americans. We keep talking about Democrats. What the fuck is a Democrat? And guess what? This shit used to be the Republican Democrat Party. So lets you know this shit is all fake. It's WWF. These motherfuckers are all in on it. Why was it both named both parties then? If they're not together. Democrats and black America simply ignore the things that don't sit well with them. And if it makes them better or changes the fact in pop culture, this is taking up proverbial blue pill when they need to be taking the red pill in stark reality. Face it, too many black American thought leaders are short-sighted, starting as way back into the 60s at least. Last week, Afro News, what the fuck is that? Afro News asked to conduct an interview me regarding the leak of the Supreme Court draft and the ruling of the Texas case, and puts into question the constitutionality of the 1972 Roe versus Wade decision. The Washington Journal discussed for days ago how the shooter in the Buffalo talked about replacement theory in his manifesto. We really believe? Okay, my bad. Going back on a tangent. For y'all new viewers or people that are watching this shit, right, and paying attention to this, I just share this out to a couple more people. I'm gonna share this out a little bit more before I get the fuck off here. Yeah, why do we keep talking about this? We keep talking about this Buffalo shooting, dude. Well, of course they're the media and they're gonna put that out there like it's real. But we keep talking about this shit, dude, like it's real and shit. All these shootings are psyops. They're not real. You see what I'm saying? They're really not. They're not real. They are not real. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense what I just said? You see what I'm saying? There's no proof that they're real, right? We don't see no bodies. And check this out. There was 3 people. Look, I'm proof to you right now. It's not real. There was 3 people that are supposed to be alive. Where are the 3 people at? Are they dead? Are they in critical condition? Are they in stable condition? What the fuck's going on? It's been like a month. You see how they do it? You see how they do us? Y'all see how they do us? They just lie to us like a motherfucker, dude. Like, damn. They lie to you like a motherfucker and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the bullshit all the way around and shit. Let's keep going, though. But see, and then why does it matter that he was talking that anyway, dude? So replacement theory, but you killing black motherfuckers. So who's replacing who? Are you talking about the Hispanics supposedly that are doing it? Or are you talking about us that are doing it? Exactly. Monique 2C, what up? What up? In the building, Monique 2C. Man, I'm gonna have to get you on the show one day, Monique, man. You be spitting hot fire like Dylan. You be spitting the hot fire. Black America is okay. So I mean, and he had a manifesto, dude. So okay, so it was 81 pages long, and then you turn that around, and he's exactly the number 18, his age, right? What a coincidence. Or it was 180 pages. My bad. And you take the 0 off that, it's 18. My bad. We just don't think, do we? We don't see. We don't see, but see, my thing is, like I said, because I got female people that are on here too. How do y'all go talk about, and you rally for, against abortion, no, with pro-abortion and all this shit, right? But then you talk about anti-violence and shit. Does that make any sense to y'all, or am I confused? Are y'all confused? Who's confused over here? Does that make any sense? So that, so killing, y'all killing, what are you going to do? The motherfuckers in Texas and shit outside, we going to be killing our kids and shit like that. But I bet you the motherfuckers are pro-abortion like a motherfucker though, right? I bet you they use abortion like birth control. Nobody talking about no contraceptives, nobody talking about no condoms, none of that shit. We just talking about straight up abortions. But see, that lets you know there's an agenda though. Why can't we talk about those things before it even happen? Right? Okay, and it said, my bad. What the hell happened? Oops. Okay, okay. Dr. John Metzi, who is a sociologist and author, discussed the theory of the Washington Journal. So we can't assume that the theory is the theory de jure for the life, right? if any group is being replaced, it's Black America. Oh yeah, it is, dude. That's true. I'm not gonna use the Black America. We say over here, we're highly melanated. You know what I'm saying? We're the most melanated. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna say. Because other people got melanin too. Don't let these so-called black scholars and these black YouTubers lie to you and shit, and try to make it seem like you don't know what melanin. That's a lie. All right, so Black Americans, you should. We make up about that here in Los Angeles, most traditional in black neighborhoods, traditional in the sense of that the neighborhoods have been dominated by Black Americans for the last 6 to 7 decades and have been replaced with Hispanics and illegal aliens. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole by design and shit, Before the neighborhoods were dominated by Black Americans, whites dominated these neighborhoods. However, when whites move out, then they moved into Hancock Park, Westwood, Black Americans have lost 43% of home ownership this past year. Just as Black Americans lost their fathers, they in turn lost their percentage of home ownership. And it makes perfect sense because Black Americans have been rolling with the Democratic Party for 7 decades and not benefiting. In fact, like the movie star De Niro, when his character, they did never give the blacks any money. The Democrats have made sure for 7 decades that the Black Americans. Wait, what movie was this? Damn. So a black money and Democrats have made sure that for 7 decades, Black Americans not only did not have any money, but didn't have any means, inclination to start businesses either. If Black Americans have benefited for rolling with the Democrats for 7 decades, they wouldn't be facing a zero median wealth and 2053 and home ownership rate wouldn't be down 43%. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out, man. Immigration Act of 65 cemented the notion of the majority of Black Americans would be in the position of not having any means required to maintain home going forward. Who let that? I bet you. See, y'all know that the what's the name? The Congressional Black Caucus, they voted in favor of those crime bills. Y'all know that, right? The CBC voted in favor of those same crime bills that Joe Biden pushed out. They voted for that shit. The CBC. Now tell me they don't sell us out. But 19 million, okay. Damn. Learning and Power of Black Americans, which outlined the Roy Beck's book back in the hiring line, right? But 19 million abortions of the chart homicides have decreased the population of, oh, dude, that shit fucked us up. But for abortion, the population of Black Americans would be double. Ooh, around the same time that the Immigration Act 1965 was passed, free sex and feminism became in vogue. Yep. Free sex feminism meaning having sex with whoever and whenever and wherever you want without any commitment. Yep. Damn. Not only does a woman decrease the value of her cookie when she gives it away for free, but she also increases her opportunity of being a single parent and having an abortion. Ooh. Damn, dude. I'm gonna read a little bit more of this. I'm gonna get off here. Hold up. Damn, you get babies born in a single-headed household, which decreases the opportunity for home ownership, or you get abortions, which decreases the population of Black Americans. Either way, Black Americans. Oh, damn, man. Shit, man. The constitutional holding role examples of larger problem at the time where the Supreme Court didn't use the Constitution as a text to be followed, but rather merely something to be used to get certainly policy overcome. Thus, Roe's assertion of the right to privacy constitutes the right to abortion demonstrated the court more wanted to get or wanted to or rather than do its job, which interpreted apply the law under the Constitution, excuse me. In addressing whether the right to abortion exists, the Supreme Court asserted two rights that remain important in our public discourse. Right to privacy, right to liberty. Damn, dude. Privacy. But damn, that was a good one, man. That was a good, I like how, that he broke it down, man. And, in both those ways and shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he won again, Clyburn? Oh, wow. Damn, I like Marcel Dixon too, man. Honestly, it's these old, these dusty old motherfuckers and shit. They don't give a fuck. They some selfish ass motherfuckers. They didn't want to pass down no land. They didn't want to acquire no kind of wealth. These idiots, you know what I'm saying? They was doing this free sex shit. These motherfuckers was the one being assholes and fucking everything moving and shit. That's why there was that the baby boomer. No, excuse me. No. After the baby boomer, which was the Gen X. I think. But then, so, you know what I'm saying? That's when they came. You see what I'm saying? That's when all these generations came after that. So, it's just, the free sex. But he made a good point, a good assertion with that free sex movement and shit. That was some bullshit, man. But see, that hippie movement was all, that shit was all CIA orchestrated too, just like the feminist movement was CIA orchestrated with, what's her name? What's the fuck's her name? The white lady. The European, what's her name? Gloria Steinem, right? That's she's a CIA agent, like a motherfucker. Monique 2C, funny. I mean, well, see, look, read up on the Boule. Monique 2C, then you'll see why we're not getting anywhere. I mean, I'm not, I got mixed people in my family, no offense or nothing like that, but you got a lot of these, back in the day, you had a lot of these mulattoes, right? You had Henry Minton and a lot of these, Booker T. Washington and what's the other motherfucker, W.E.B. Du Bois and all them, some sellout ass motherfuckers and shit that were Boule. Them motherfuckers helped, Marcus Garvey too Marcus Garvey was, all them fools were fucking, if not Boulets, definitely Masons, bro. Definitely secret societies. And they were all not helping this race at all. Marcus Garvey had it a little something and shit. He kind of had it. But we're not all from Africa, man. He was pushing the, you know what I'm saying? The Pan-African movement and shit. And where are the Pan-Africans now? Can anybody let me know? Good luck. Them motherfuckers talk that bullshit. Umar Johnson, all the motherfuckers. I'm not no Pan-African. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I kind of used to was like on it, but shit before, but nah. You know what I'm saying? I did my extended research, and that's not exactly what we were and shit. So, nah. You know what I'm saying? How can we? Oh, Queen Khalifa, and she founded in California and shit, man. It was a black one. It was a black queen that founded a black motherfucker that founded Chicago. How is that? Then how are we from Africa then, bro? If that was the case, see, we don't think. You know what I'm saying? So, we're not gonna get anywhere with these bootlegs, man. And see, that's the thing and shit. A lot of these people are our family members. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say elder. The older, people in our family and shit. The older people that we know in other people's family. The older people that we grew up with or whatever the fuck. They really sell you out. And these people, these boule shit, that means advisor to the king. That's exactly what you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what these motherfuckers are. The advisor to the king and shit. These motherfuckers ain't no good and shit. They don't give a damn about you or me or nobody and shit. They really don't give a damn. These motherfuckers ain't shit. They're really not. You know what I'm saying? They're really not shit. So the thing is and shit, so we just gotta really make our point, man, and just like I say, man, you know what I'm saying, get with vigilant like-minded people like us, man, like me and shit, and y'all, man, cause you know what I'm saying, a lot of people were really not, the woke ones are out there, man, you know what I'm saying, people like us that you know what I'm saying, that actually think different, man. We out here, man. It's just like a fucking what's the name and shit. It's like it's like a damn ninth wonder of the world. It's just like a fucking UFO and shit. It's rare, you know what I'm saying? Like a rare Jew on this motherfucker, man. It's a rare fucking gem, jewel, whatever the hell you want to call it in this bitch, right? So, yeah, man, this is bullshit, man. This gas prices and shit is wild and shit. But see, the thing is, it's all by design, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's all by design. You know, motherfuckers vote for these people and shit, dude. They, that's the whole thing for them not to do nothing for you or me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But you're that much more ignorant and that much more, you know what I'm saying, wet behind the ears if you really actually think that they are going to do something for you. That's the thing. Don't, be confused and actually think these people are going to do something for you. That's not their plan. Their plan is not to do anything for you, man. You see what I'm saying? That's not the whole, their gang is they want to line their pockets up. They need to get rich. They need to be greedy too at the same time. So where it's like a crazy ass, crazy ass race to where they get the longest head start ever, right, in life and shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically that's what that is. You know what I mean? They get a head start over you and shit. You don't get shit, right? You don't get a damn thing in this motherfucker. Hold up. Let me get these comments real quick, man. I'm about to get off this bad boy. Yeah, he was a traitor, dude. It was, I didn't, you wouldn't even think it's shit, but it's just like all of them were, and then, he named some shit after the Irish and shit, and the Irish was just Independence Hall and shit. It's just, why would you name something after Irish? The motherfuckers was killing your ass, burning shit down and shit with us, orphanages down with babies in it and shit, really? The old head shouldn't be allowed to die in a position of power. Man, that's what she was saying, the regulations earlier and shit before you got on. The lady, Maria, whatever her name is, that looks like a rooster and shit from Fox News. That's what she was saying. There should be regulations. Isn't it like that in the UK? There's all types of shit. There's definitely caps on how much politicians can make. I know that's a fact. There should be caps on how much these people can make, and there should be, restrictions on how long these motherfuckers can be in office for. Golly. You know what I'm saying? But see, that makes sense. They rule and they be in office for multiple decades and multiple generations and shit. That makes sense. So these different generations can know who these idiots are and shit, and think, oh, this motherfucker did that much for me and me and me. Oh yeah, my grandma's, my motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, my great grandkids. You know what I'm saying? And bullshit like that. It's bullshit, bro. It really is. You know what I'm saying? It really is some bullshit, man. I just don't understand this shit at all, dude. And it's just like, man, dude, I can't believe Clyburn really won again. But see, the thing is, man, they're not gonna want anything. They see people pushing Marcel on YouTube. They see people. He gonna have to do something. He gonna have to run again until 2024. He's gonna have to go hard and shit, dude. But see, you know what? A lot of times too, cats don't get it, or whatever the hell the case is. Or whatever the case is, it's money. It's a money thing and shit, dude. Are we giving him, did he get him enough money for his motherfucking campaign? You see what I'm saying? Was there enough people behind him, the grassroots, that were actually, behind him and helping him out? You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of questions that we have to ask here. Because we don't, let's just keep it 100. It's supposed to be as so-called black people. We don't help. We don't care about each other, dude. We don't help each other at all. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't, when one of us says something, we got to hella fact check it. We got to question them on it and double down on them with them on it and shit. And, but yet when the news, the lamestream mainstream media, when they say something, we got to believe that shit. Oh shit, the motherfucking the mainstream lamestream said something about it. It's got to be true. Oh, hot diggity damn. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? Big Flip in the motherfucking house. Okay, yeah, Flip, good looking out for coming on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Okay, Frank, you remember the video news station showing where all the Afghan... What up? What up? Mason Capone in the house. All Afghan people surrounded and try to climb into the aircraft. Hell yeah, that shit was fake, man. And see, the thing is, you got to give them sympathy. He was only at it for 6 months. It's impressive. But next time, it'll be all gas. Yeah, it'll be all in no breaks. Yeah. Clyburn has to go. But see, that's our fault. But see, it's not just our fault, too. It's actually the establishment that's keeping that motherfucker in there and shit. And yeah, Y'all do me a favor and share this out, by the way. Share this out to your social medias. Share this out, and hit them likes. But I mean, this dude is really, you see what I'm saying? He's going to really, Clyburn has to win. He's Joe Biden's boy. He's the, you see what I'm saying? He's the establishment's boy. He's the establishment's investment, right? They invest in him. The big motherfucking corporations invest in him. Pfizer and motherfuckers like that invest in him, right? All these people that was pushing that jab and pushing all this shit, these motherfucking companies invest in them. Best believe that. All these people that are making it to where this price gouging with the oil and making it to where it's like that with the gas companies are investing in them. Ain't that interesting? When shit goes wrong, there's a paper trail behind that shit. They're trying to stop, that's cold turkey or fossil fuels, yep. Trying to pass the Green New Deal, yep. That failed during Trump administration. Ooh. That's what I just said earlier. They're trying to fucking make it. But see, what they're doing, Flip, they're trying to make it, they're making it to where, you see what I'm saying? They're making it to where, what's his name and shit, man? They're making it to where, we're going to have to rely on smart cars and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? They're making it to where we're going to have to rely on smart cars and shit, So we're going to be on it with these smart cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to make it like electric cars. And then they're going to make smart cities, my bad. See, that's exactly what they're doing and shit. So we got to really see, what it is for what it is and shit, man. And it is what it is for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But I'm not, it's just not what's his name. Yeah, it ain't no coincidence, coinky dink, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no coinky dink, right? Oh yeah, cats know each other. Okay, yeah. Okay, cats know each other on the feed and shit. That's dope. But yeah, man. What the hell was I gonna say? Yeah, this shit is wild, man. This shit is crazy, dude. You know what I'm saying? It really is crazy and shit, man. And I already knew. You know what I'm saying? That it was gonna get to this point, man. I really did. I really knew it was gonna get nasty like this. But I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, I hope people see, for voting for Joe Biden and shit. I mean, voting for, and see, they hit you with the lesser two evils, but evil is evil, though. Evil is not good. Evil is horrible. It's terrible. Being evil is not good. I don't understand why people keep saying shit like that. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. Evil is evil, bro, for the most part and shit. Don't, vote for none of these motherfuckers and shit, man. Really. You know what I'm saying? They don't have your best interests at heart or my best interests at heart at all. You see what I'm saying? Right? I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, this is real spit. This is real spit over here, man. But, yeah, man, I'm about to get off this thing. But, she said kill switch, huh? Man. The thing is, too, so, I mean, I said this earlier. I do a breakdown of this video. He cut down when he first got in. He cut down the construction to the Keystone Pipeline. Right, he did that. Right. He made it to where no more drilling on the federal lands. Right, he did that. You see what I'm saying? He's hitting us with this new green initiative. Right. You see what I'm saying? I mean, how is it not his fault? Oh, my man, Shaq, what you say? The social credit system? Word, yeah. This shit it's really weird right now, man. And if you think about it too, a lot of shit is going down right now, man. The stock market and shit like that, and crypto and shit like that is taking hits. So, I mean, why all this shit? Why is you gotta look at it like this? Why is this type of stuff happening right about now, around the same time? If you really think about it, right? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Really weird situation, really weird scenario. Why is all this happening at around the same time? So, if you really think about it, man, it's like, it's a trippy situation, man. It really is interesting, man, how this is playing out. I mean, they got the abortion shit going on. They got and y'all notice y'all not really hearing nothing about Russia and Ukraine right now because that, that was a distraction, right? So now you got the mass shooting thing going on. And then you got the January 6th shit going on now. That's another distraction. You see what I'm saying? Because a republic is giving back to the people and shit. You know what I'm saying? So just because motherfuckers go, I mean, y'all might not agree with me, but You know, you go, you know, whatever storm, whatever the fuck you think, or whatever the fuck, to the Capitol buildings, or, you know, whatever. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that, you know, that doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sorry about that. You know, that doesn't mean that that was wrong. You said that doesn't mean that that wasn't in their, against them, in the, you know, it wasn't in their means. That doesn't mean that that was against the law. You see what I'm saying? If you're not happy with this government, you have the right to change the motherfucker, dude. It says that in the Constitution. It says that in the Bill of Rights too, man. Come on, man. Like, you know, I know my shit. Ooh, good point. That's what I'm saying. If you're not using any of those things, how do you make electricity? That's what Monel said something like that earlier. Man, I mean, if you voted for Joe Biden, dude, it's like, I mean, you know, that's true, but at the same time, I mean, you gotta feel some kind of guilt. Just something has to be off. But at the same time, you gotta look at it like this. They was gonna select him anyway. They was gonna pick him anyway, though. I'm not even trying to make no excuse or nothing like that, try to be funny, but they was gonna pick him anyway. It's already selected, you know. They're always gonna pick Joe Biden anyway. That's how that works and shit. So, but damn, man, y'all looking really crazy right now in these streets, dude. Y'all looking real crazy, dude. These Biden supporters are real crazy in these streets. Really bad. Real bad. You know what I'm saying? For even voting for a motherfucker like that, man. Golly. Yeah, talking about solar panels. So, okay, so he talking about wind turbines and solar panels. Where is the construction for any of that right now? Why are any of those being put up right now? Because you know what? He's trying to force everybody to go to electric cars. Trying to hike up the gas to scare y'all motherfuckers. And plus, that gives the gas industries a cut too. And that gives them, you know what I'm saying? People are price gouging. It's a lot of profit being made by these people. It is plenty fools among us. Ooh, but look, Flip. They can control your movement too when you have an electric car, because they could turn that motherfucker off. They could turn your electric car off. They could zap that motherfucker and turn it off. Let's keep it 100. Oh hell no, dude. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, dude. Damn, dude. Damn, dude, that's what I was thinking. How did he have more votes than Obama? That's a damn lie. You're right, dude. I agree with you 100%. That was a bunch of bullshit too. A lot of highly melanated cats, you know, we're gonna say black figuratively, in a figurative way. A lot of us black people, or even on this feed or whatever, we thought the same thing, dude. Of course he didn't get no more votes than Obama, man. That's bullshit. You see how they do it? But see, it made sense how the next president had to be Obama's vice president. That made sense and shit. That made a lot of sense and shit. You know, and plus they knew motherfuckers was gonna like this motherfucker because he was Obama's vice president. He didn't do shit under Obama's presidency though. It was, dude. All right. He said, no, now you okay. She said, now you're asking Biden too many questions. You know he barely knows who he is, who the hell he is. Dude. He's a so senile ass bastard, dude. Damn, he can't tell you shit, but he said, but if you ain't black for me, I mean, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. He's straight. See, that's our fault. We look crazy. We look crazy. I know we look crazy. I think we look crazy. I know the majority of people on this feed think we know we're crazy for that, man. How do you ain't supposed to vote for somebody. You think the majority? Do you think the majority of fuck it? Let's say small hats, right? You know, you think the Jewish people? You think if he would say that to them, oh, if you ain't Jewish if you don't vote for me, you think they would vote for him? Hell, see, we have no standards, we have no limits. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, we have no pride. sense of pride or none of that because we wouldn't have been going for that. Oh shit. Excuse me. We wouldn't have been going for none of that. We don't have any of that, man. And so it's just like, oh, I get it, dude. It makes sense and shit, you know. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Ooh, just like China, right? And yep, when they implement the social credit score, if you're not doing what the establishment says, they're gonna cut you off from credit. And whenever to purchase electricity to move about, that's true. Oh yeah, and he kept saying it. Monique, you see, you're right. And when they was talking, when him and Trump was debating, he said, we're gonna be like China. You know, he said that same shit. Yep, you're right. You know, do this like China, trying to copy them, man. It's just like this is not no republic, dude. It's not no. I'm not gonna say democracy because there's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as that shit. It's called democracy. It means the mob rule. There's no such thing as no damn democracy. I don't know why people keep saying that. That's crazy. Oh, that means free, and no, it don't, man. Where's that shit say that? How does it mean that? And they don't even say it in the Constitution. That shit don't say that in no preamble. It don't say it, and even say it in the damn Bill of Rights, dude. Or the Declaration of Independence, one of the motherfuckers. They don't even say it there. So we do. Damn, man. Ooh, I know. Yeah, he hasn't been taking no questions, dude. That's a good question. Oh, when Donald Trump, I don't like the way Donald Trump talks to the people. Oh man, he's rude, and you see how he did that black reporter? Oh man, that black one. Did you see how he did? What's her name? Something Ryan. What's her name? Oh, you see how he did April Ryan? Oh man, he did. Man, you see how he was talking to her? Man, he was racist. We be on some bullshit, dude. We be on some bullshit. You want me to tell you what's racist? I'll tell you what's racist. The housing industry is racist. The housing market industry is racist. The police is racist. Or the police, but more so the system. You see what I'm saying? The court systems and all that, because they don't see black has no standing by law. You know what I'm saying? Jobs, careers are racist. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit is racist. But what we talking about what motherfuckers is saying and how they said it? How the fuck is that? Dude, I haven't heard motherfucker. I'm not Trump or I'm not neither one of these motherfuckers. But have you heard Trump say the N-word? I have not. Have you heard Joe Biden say the N-word? Yes. Have you heard Trump call black kids roaches? No. Have you heard Joe Biden call black kids roaches? Yes. What happened to... Damn, his mentor was Strom Thurmond, a known KKK head. Yeah, exactly. And he went to Robert Byrd. He went to Robert Byrd's funeral and did a eulogy, which was a known segregationist. Yep. Oh, Robert Byrd was in the Klan too, though, dude. Damn. Monique 2C laughed. That was well needed right there. Just like the Hunter Biden laptop. He was one of the authors of the 94 crime bills, which, exactly. He was the author of the crime bill. Guess what? Guess what crime bill hit us the most out here in California, right? The federal drug, drug law 86. That fucked us up in California. Guess what else? 3 strikes. Pete Wilson pushed that, right? What's his name wrote it? Biden wrote it. Pete Wilson pushed it, right? What else? What else? The motherfucking mandatory minimums. Mandatory minimums killed motherfuckers out here. I mean, I'm not condoning gangbang or nothing, but if you had a gangbang background, it was over with. The mandatory minimums was hitting your ass hard, dude. They were hitting you hard. Oh, man, the gang enhancement and all this shit and motherfucking, oh yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. What about what's the name? What about you know, made it with it, but the law, which you made it to where, you know, you get charged with so much crack, you going to jail. One rock of crack, you get a felony, you going to jail forever, right? You get caught with a fucking ounce of cocaine, you get a misdemeanor. Guess what? Guess what? People had the cocaine back in the day. The rich people, right? You know, preferably Caucasian rich people, right? Guess what? Guess who had the motherfucking what's the name? Guess who had the crack? But they taught us how to make the crack, though, dude. Rick Ross said it was you know, a Colombian dude named Blondone and shit that helped him, man. So it's like black women had to stop the welfare mindset. Yep. Embrace the cycle. We will be unstoppable. Democrats are welfare pushers. Ooh. Yeah, good looking out, Flip, man. Word, man. Be safe and shit. Word, man. Yeah, share this out. Flip, share this shit out. Share this shit out on social media. Flip, share this shit out on Facebook and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Share this shit out, baby. Good looking out, though. We do need our land back. See, this is what I don't like, Monique 2C and all y'all. You know, Tariq and all these people talk about reparations, all this shit. For one, we have to, it's all about reclamation, right? We reclaiming, right? And for two, why don't they never mention any land and shit? Don't listen to people when they're talking about reparations with no land. Do not listen to people like that. That's some greedy, selfish shit. What if the motherfucking, oh man, you know, I'm gonna say it. What if they, and then you know how you had Tariq and these motherfuckers before mocking people that said that, but this is true. I'm gonna say this right now. What if they stop the motherfucking the dollar? Then what? What if the shit crashes? Then what? Are we gonna be talking about that reparation money so much? We need land, dude. Man, I mean, I agree with that, but at the same time, we're already segregated anyway in this society, because look at the prisons and shit. Look at you know, how we label, you know, I'm this and that. Every file, every form, or everything that you damn near have to fill out, it always has race. It always has race. Why does it have to? Why do I have to tell you a gun? Why do I have to tell you what race I am? Getting the motherfucking right driver's license. Why do I have to tell you what race I am? Right? Getting background check a job. Why do I have to tell you what race I am? Applying for a job. Why do I have to tell you what race I am? You see what I'm saying? Why do you have to tell these people what race you are? What if does that shit matter, bro? They're gonna see what fucking so-called race you are when you start working for the motherfucker. Yeah, Cali is fucked up though, dude. You're right, dude. Like the left, it's real bad with these leftist states and shit. I'm not saying all the Republican states are, you know, are honky dory, but yeah, I see what you're saying, dude. I'm already knowing this shit. My pops lives in Alabama. That's the right. That shit's way different, dude. It's just, and the thing. Look how these kids act. Look how these generations act. Look how people act in these states. They show the leftist. You know what I'm saying? A narrative. They show how indoctrinated they are by these motherfuckers and shit. Yeah, you know, clean energy and clean this and that. Oh man, you know, emissions and all the cleaning with gas emissions. Y'all don't even know what the hell y'all talking about. This motherfucker is trying to force you to go to fucking electric cars. Do you have money for a Tesla? I do not. Right? They're not making more land. Therefore, it's always going to be of value. Ooh, Tariq is off a bit with the cash. However, they are moving in a direction, so it's whatever. I see what you're saying, but they gotta stop. You gotta stop listening to these YouTubers when they keep talking about that. Oh, money and shit. No, what about land, bro? We can't even be pushing reparations without land anyway, man. These motherfuckers took our land from us, bro. That's the whole thing. Land. They took the land. Andrew Johnson, the land. They took the land. They took the wealth from the banks and all that from us. Look up what Andrew Johnson did. We own most of the damn bank ownership in the 1800s. They ain't gonna tell the motherfucking Fox News, whoever, CNN, all these motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you that shit. Oh, black lives in, they hit you with the poor stats about us all day. Oh, you know, this and that, and drugs in Chicago. But they're not going to tell you about in Chicago how they got these motherfucking cars. They have 3 rival Mexican cartels in Chicago. Why does the mainstream media don't tell you? Why the Fox News? Why does MSNBC? Why do none of these stations tell you that there's Mexican cartels in Chicago? Why do they not tell you that? Because they want you to keep thinking that it's us that's doing most of the crime, when that is not true. I remember the homie Joe told me back in the day. He was like, "Yeah, man, I got a homie. He's a Latino dude, and he was saying shit. Most of the crime and shit's being done by fucking Latinos out there. A lot of that shit." He even said that shit years ago, bro. The Mexican homie told me that another Spanish cat said that, and he lived in Chicago, so you know what I'm saying. I'm telling you, this cat Hannibal, that's been on here before. He's from Chicago. He told me the same shit. He confirmed it. There's Mexican cartel in Chicago. They're not gonna tell you that shit. The news. That's why the news lies so much. They don't tell you that the age of consent already. The law for you to own an AR or even a Glock is 21. Fucking all across the country. That's a lie. Oh, fucking, we need to get this shit changed. Why are y'all lying, man? That shit already is 21, dude. The only thing you can buy at 18 in this country is a long gun. At 18, that's it. You cannot buy no Glock. You cannot buy no fucking AR or Bushnell and all that. You can't buy none of that shit at no damn 18. Right? How did motherfucking Texas have all that shit, body armor and all that shit anyway? Because that shit he's a crisis actor. That's why. You see what I'm saying? Everybody just look and do the research on Agenda. Oh, yeah, I'm already knowing about it. Because it was Agenda 21 at first. But yep, Agenda 2030, yep. The Great Reset, Agenda 21, because the whole administration is lined up with the World Economic Forum. Ooh, and everything to push these agendas. That is so fucking true. He broke that shit down. Dude. That's true. And look at King Alfred plan too. Rex 84 too. Ooh, stolen land equals stolen identity. That's so fucking true. And that's gonna try to take away the fact that this is our shit. Oh, Africa's slave trade. Where's proof of the slave trade? There's no proof. Just because these people telling us, you got these Jewish scholars telling us that there was slavery. How are they gonna tell you about your history, bro? Are we telling Europeans about their history, dude? That's weird. We're crazy. We were here already, man. What's her name? Ann Coulter. What did Ann Coulter say? Oh, even Ann Coulter, the Republican, said that we was here already before the natives, dude. She said the natives came, they migrated here. She was from the Bering Strait. Was she wrong, bro? Was she a Republican white lady that said that shit? Come on, man. These people are low key hinting to us our true history. We're not listening to them though. You know they are, Monique, to see. That's how they got the blacks to vote in the first place, is because of the entitlements. Because if you look at the black politicians, especially the first ones, were all Republican. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? I would say, now this came way later though, Doogie and our vote, because we were Republicans for a long time. When we started voting, was the Civil Rights Act and shit. That shit was some bullshit, dude. Because why are we not talking about human rights? Y'all know human rights come before civil rights, right? Does anybody know that? Human rights come before civil rights. You have to have, in order for you even to have any kind of rights, you have to have human rights. When a cop kills a motherfucker, that's a human rights violation. Ain't no damn civil. See, Lee Merritt and Benjamin Crump and all these motherfuckers are lying to y'all. They're lying and bullshitting y'all. Oh, Merritt and all these motherfuckers, they're lying and bullshitting y'all, right? That's that's bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Lee, don't y'all know Benjamin Crump is a wrongful death attorney? Do y'all know that, right? That's why he's an ambulance chaser. Every time somebody dies, supposedly a wrongful death, right, which is a human rights violation, they're not gonna call it that. Then he comes and shows up, right, and he takes the case. He makes thousands of dollars just by showing up. Now you let me know. Is this a pastor, preacher and pastor kind of relationship going on over here, or what? Oh yeah. Oh, you know it, no doubt. We did start the Republican Party. I mean, see, and the thing is, Republic, give back to the people. We don't, that's exactly what it is. Give back to the motherfucking people, man. Let's just keep it 100, right? So I'm about to get off here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting, you know, my 2-hour mark, man. I really appreciate y'all coming and being on here, man. I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I gotta eat. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So look, check this out. Appreciate y'all being on here, man. Monique, Flip, you know what I'm saying? My boy Mason, you know what I mean? Monel, Doc Boss, you know, whoever else is on this motherfucker. I appreciate y'all even being on here, man, and like, you know, showing your boy some love. I know it's been a while since I haven't been on here, man. I've just been kind of stressing a little bit, man, and just like, you know what I'm saying, working and shit, and just like going through the madness of this bullshit. You know, we call the economy, right? So I'm gonna holla at y'all, man, and I really appreciate y'all even tapping in with me, man. I got a new subscriber, you know what I'm saying? Good looking out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stayed on here with me for a minute. I really appreciate that, man, for 2 hours and shit. That's dope. Yeah, Monique 2C, man, I appreciate you even being on here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hit that like button and share this out on your social media. You know, Flip, share this out to motherfuckers we know and, you know, and all that, man. I really appreciate that. And, you know what I'm saying? Doc Boss, Monel, all y'all, man, if y'all could, you know what I mean? And hit the like button, man, and, you know, tune in next time, man. And that's what's up, man. I really appreciate that, man. So, word, man. So, yeah, so I'm going to do a show tomorrow, my bad. I'm going to make the little thing tonight. And I'm going to do a show tomorrow before I got to go to work, man. I got to go to work tomorrow. Shit, some bullshit. But, yeah, man, I like, you know what I'm saying, usually having my Wednesday show. That's my main show and shit, man. So, but I'm going to still be on here tomorrow, man. So, word. So, what do you, okay, for the Flip say before we're going to get over, all the cities have the most murder, crime, homeless rate around by, ooh, and that is facts, dude. They are. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Look at California and New York. Look at, fuck. St. Louis is worse. See, see, that's what I say, you know. But see, that's one thing I don't like about Fox and in certain channels. Oh, man, Chicago. What about the murder and all this Chicago and this and that? Bro, fuck that. Chicago's not even one of the most fucking, you know what I'm saying, dangerous cities, the 10 most dangerous cities. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, St. Louis is on there. Philadelphia's on there. Baltimore's on there. These motherfuckers, the state capital, Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is wild, too. They ain't gonna tell you that, though, right? They ain't gonna tell you that, how wild these motherfucking cities are. And motherfuckers popping off out there and shit. Motherfuckers shit smoking motherfuckers and shit. They ain't gonna tell you that shit. They ain't gonna tell you. Right? But you right, though, Flip. Y'all right, man. Y'all all right, man. So I appreciate it, man. I like being on here with like-minded cats that look like me and shit, man. It's you know, so I'm gonna get on here tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? And before I go to work, and we're gonna do another show, man. So, you know, I might do a part 2 to this mug, but I might not. I want to probably get like on Friday or something like that, get on here with somebody else and do the part 2, man. So, word. So I'm going to holler at y'all, man. So share this out to y'all social media and wherever, man. And like, and y'all hit the comment section if y'all want to, man. And hit that like button. If y'all not subscribed, I already know y'all are. But hit the subscribe button, all right? So peace out. Till tomorrow, y'all. I'm out.